Welcome to this video letter. I'll send you this video letter because I want you to prepare for our call in December 23, the second Monday of the month. I think it's the 11th. We're going to meet at 7 p.m. European Central Time. And we're going to talk about resilience. And what I see is that resilience is very important in leadership. That resilience and being adaptive to circumstances is one of the high needed qualities of leadership. When we explore the human nature, we see that resilience is innate. Children are born with resilience, but quite a lot of people unlearn how to use that. And being resilient makes you strong in tough times, makes you adaptive, makes that you stay creative and innovative in moments you really need it most in your life. And if you go through tough times in your life, you notice that sometimes things are a big hurdle. You don't know how to deal with that, and you're out of balance. But how long do you need to recover? How long do you need to close the hindsight gap, as we call it? Tough stuff happens, and the moment you can look back on it and think, oh, this was the lesson in it. I can learn that from it. That is closing the hindsight gap. We're going to talk about that in the call. But dealing with tough times and learning from that, seeing your life as an exploration. And that is why I bring this book. It's one of the books I'm going to read from on the call on Monday. The other one is from Edith Eger. And Edith, I met in the States. She's a Holocaust survivor, and she was a very, very soft-spoken, powerful woman. Beautiful experience for me. And when I see resilience like that, even after trauma, I think that is such a wise lesson from people to be successful. So in the preparation for our call, I want you to take a few minutes time and maybe write about it or think about it at least. What is your area in which you feel you're very resilient, where you feel very strong and capable of dealing with tough stuff? And maybe there are areas where you think, well, it's tougher for me, or change in the organization. How well are you dealing with that? How well are you dealing if life is not going the way you want it to look like? As part of also the reason you don't have resilience. Like, I want it to be different, and there is resistance in that. So look at yourself. How well are you dealing with change? How well are you dealing with life and the world is not looking like I want it to look? And how does that unbalance you? So how does it get you out of balance, get you out of being creative? How caught up in thinking are you because of that? Striving and fighting maybe even for change instead of, okay, I can accept it. I show that I accept does not mean I approve, by the way. That's a big difference in that. I accept it. I show resilience, and that makes me creative and strong and capable of dealing with it, and maybe even be part of a change in that. So write a little bit about it, think a little bit about it. If something pops up for you, like, I applied for several opportunities, no response yet, what can I do with that? How do I stay strong in that? Or our organization is going through a big change. I'm not sure I'm with a job in 2 months. Please, whatever it is that comes up, you can ask, you raise your hand in the conversation and ask the question in the moment, please do so. If you're not sure you want that in the conversation itself, please send me an email before, so I can answer that question without mentioning your name, so you feel safe in that. Please let me know what works for you. Bring up the topics that are challenging for you and asking for resilience right now in this time. What is it? And how can I support you, coach you? And how can we support one another in this topic to build more resilience? And also remember, we're born with that. So thank you for watching the video. Looking forward to meeting you all on the Monday evening. I hope you all can be there. If not, please watch the recording afterwards. And we're going to talk about resilience and see what comes up.